Welcome to my channel. Thanks for clicking on this video. You're watching Curated by Shelly. I'm Shelly. This is part 2 of my makeup collection slash declutter slash future shop my stash video. The previous video that I posted should have been my concealer collection and declutter video. Now we're moving on to foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and put them in frame and we shall just jump right into it. All right, so this is what I'm working with. I've included liquid and powder foundations. Let's give it a count. A total of 21 foundations. Yikes. Okay. That's a lot for me. I love them all though. They're well loved, well used. Some of them are repeats in my collection, some of them are new. So let's just go right through it. Okay, so let's start with my powder foundations. So I have here, you can't tell really anymore, but this was Cover FX. This is Cover FX powder, pressed mineral foundation powder in the shade P120. This is her right here. I can say I am a powder foundation girl. I really do love powder foundation. It's always been easy for me to just pop it on and just go. I've had this in my collection for quite a while. I think I picked this up at Nordstrom Rack. I still use her. She's well loved. She's well used. I still have the little sponge applicator here. I should probably just get rid of this because I don't actually use it. I use it with a regular brush, but I still use her. I'm not, as I mentioned in my previous video, I'm not trying to do a project pan, but I'm going to use her till she's finished, and she's almost there. I don't know if you can tell. She almost there. So I'm keeping it to the side. Okay. Guess this foundation. This is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation powder. So I know I've had this in my collection for quite some time, probably like maybe 2 years already, and the expiration is 24 months. I don't care, it's still good for me. And as you can see, baby, I use her. I still use her. I haven't reached for her lately. She is slightly dark, but I think that's because I'm kind of really rubbing her into my skin. But this works for me quite well. I actually prefer the shade of this more so than I do this because this comes off really red. And my neck is actually darker than my face. So, did I say the shade? This is in the shade Deep Sienna. I'm hanging on to her. I really do like it. It's very nice. It doesn't leave me feeling dry or cakey or anything like this. So I'm going to use her until she pop out of the pan, baby. Or until she start crackling and all that stuff. So I'm keeping this one. Next is this Black Radiance foundation, pressed powder foundation in the shade Black Coffee. I'm getting rid of this. There it is. Oh, it's kind of bright, but that's the shade right there. It doesn't work for me. So overall, I've already have you don't I have 4 pressed powders, including this. So I'm getting rid of this one. So I'm gonna put this in my chuck it bin. I won't repurchase. Yeah, so moving on. This is new to my collection. This is the one size turn up the base versatile foundation powder in the shade Deep in 1. This is the Patrick Star foundation. This was kind of hard too to pick out a shade online, but I managed to make it work. So I love this foundation. I won't even hold you. It looks light, but when I tell you that it just blends right into my skin. Maybe one day I'll show you guys my foundation routine using powder, but I really like this powder. It's a nice shade. I use this every day. I'm keeping it. So that stays. All right. Let's move on. I bet you guys are curious about this one. I won't even front. I picked this up because this bottle is gorgeous. I picked this up from, I want to say Marshalls. This is the Stila Lingerie. This is the Stila Lingerie Souffle Foundation. Skin Perfecting Color Foundation in the shade 8. I think 8 was the darkest color. I've tried this. I have used it. See if I can zoom you guys in a little bit. Okay, so I have used this foundation. It's very nice. It's what it says is it's like a souffle. It's thick as hell. This is what it looks like on my skin. Get a little bit closer. That's what that looks like. It's so nice. I think they discontinued this. It's a really nice foundation. Like, it's the color's a little off for me. It look like it matches, y'all, but it really don't. Not on my face, at least. It's too warm. It's a very nice foundation, very nice consistency. I am gonna get rid of it. I don't reach for okay, so that's gonna go bye-bye. And I'm including this. This is actually not a foundation. This is actually the Sun Kissed Lingerie Souffle Skin Perfecting Primer. This is actually a primer that I purchased alongside the foundation, and it's the same consistency, the souffle. I believe I bought them both at the same time. It's ashy. I guess it's supposed to be luminous, but it's looking kind of ashy on me. It has like these a little bit of like glitter on there. This one's an easy bye-bye. That one's an easy bye-bye. So I'm getting rid of that one. It don't work for me. It never has. I think I tried it. I think I tried it once, but I'm not much of a highlighter girl. Even though this is supposed to be a primer, but it's also supposed to be like, I don't know what this thing is supposed to be. It says primer, but all that extraness. You can still see I don't know if you can see. Probably not, but there's glitter on my hand. Okay, I don't like next, that. Let's move on. Let's go here. So this is the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation Comfort Matte Transfer Resistant Foundation. This is the shade D70. I am keeping this. I purchased this maybe fall of last year to replace the one that I already used up. So this would be my second time purchasing this, although I'm pretty sure I picked up the wrong shade. Like, so I can use this, start it off like in the center of my face and then work it out and then do the rest of my... I lean more towards darker foundations because I know that I can use my concealer to kind of match up my edges, the edges of my face to my neck. This is not bad. I can work with this one. So I'm gonna keep her. I'm keeping that one. Keeping this bad boy right here. Yes, I love this. I have combination skin, and this is very comfortable. This is not so matte that it feels drying. Even when I put my powders on top of this, it feels still very comfortable. So I'm hanging on to this one right here. Yes, keeping. Next, I'm just going to go straight in with my Fenty. This is Fenty Pro Filter in the shade. This is a soft matte in 450. It's a little olive. I feel like I have olive undertones. I lean towards like olive, neutral. I can get away with cool. So this is a keeper. This is my go-to going out foundation, so I'm hanging on to her. She's still very good. This is a yes. Next, we're gonna go in with let's go here. This is the Becca Skin Love Weightless Blur Foundation. This is the shade Mahogany. I have used this. I am getting rid of this. This was not very comfortable. I felt it on my face. So go ahead and get rid of this one. So bye bye. Okay, moving on to, let's jump right over here to e.l.f. So again, I've heard great things about this foundation. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation in the shade. What shade is this? This is the shade Mocha. It says Mocha Deep Rich with Warm Red Undertones. I have tried this foundation. It says it's oil free. I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember if I liked it or not. It's hella dark, guys. And this is what I'm saying by when I say, like, I don't mind a dark foundation. It is dark. It is dark. Yes. But, however, when I go in with my concealers and stuff like that, it works out for me. So I'm going to actually give this one another shot. I don't remember. It feels good. It felt good just blending it out right then and there. It felt really good. It says that it's a a satin finish. I'm going to try this out. I'm going to hold on to this. This might be included in one of my Shop My Stash. Like I said, I do have like the LA Colors shade adjuster in the blue one. So I don't really want to have to, you know, do that. But while I am trying to hold on to use what I have, I'm going to just make it work. So we'll see. We'll try this. I'm going to hold on to this and try it. Moving on, let's go right here to, this is the Sephora Matte Perfection Foundation. This is in the shade Cafe or Coffee. This is the shade right here. Yes, it's dark and it's red. It's very red. That actually feels nice. I like that. That's that. Let me try to zoom out a little bit. There we go. So that is that. I can't say I remember using this, to be honest with you. I probably used it once just to try it on, but I can't remember anything about it. Honestly, it's really nice. I wish I had another shade in it, because this is giving me the same vibes as this one. So let me hold on to it. I'm gonna hold on to it, try it with the shade adjuster, see how I like it, but I'm gonna hold on to it just a little bit longer. We'll see. So yeah, the Sephora Matte Perfection Tinted Moisturizer in the shade 15 Suede. I just got this, so it's not really going anywhere. So this is the shade here. I'm just already I'm going to keep it. It's a very nice foundation, so I'm gonna hold on to this. Sephora's range was pretty extensive where I could actually find one that worked for me, so I'm gonna hang on to this. Next we have the Cover FX Power Play in the shade P120. I won't hold you, this is not my shade. It's not my shade. I really do like the foundation. Again, it's pretty dark, it's pretty red, but I'm gonna hang on to it because I do love the foundation a lot. I love the formula on this. This is a great foundation. I just wish this was easier to squeeze, man. Like, this is so hard to squeeze. I like this. I like it, and then I don't like it because sometimes I like to like really get in there and use up the foundation, but this, you can't twist, you can't do anything. So it's probably best to store it upside down so everything just comes straight in. But anyways, I'm keeping that. This is my Studio Skin Smashbox 15-hour wear hydrating foundation. I love this stuff. The first time I was introduced to this foundation was, I picked it up at at Marshalls. And I loved it. I love it. I love the finish. I love everything about this. Is a great foundation. This one is very cool. It's a little dark. It's a little dark for my face. A little red too. It leans very red. And the reason I went with this shade is because Ulta had a sale where this was just $3, less than $5. So I do have a backup. I do have a backup. I picked up a backup in the same shade, 4.3, because it was less than $5 on Ulta. So I picked it up. Like, yeah, why not? Point blank period. Keeping. Okay, this is my double wear. Hold on, I'm missing one. I'm missing something. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Oopsie. So we miscount that. Yeah. Oh boy. I forgot about these. Let me see if there's anything else. Okay, that's it. Oops. Let's just, okay, where was I? Let me just go here, because it's kind of older in my collection. This is Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Foundation in the shade 7C1 Mahogany. This is not my shade. But this is my second time purchasing Estee Lauder Double Wear. I just could not for the life of me remember what shade I was. This is on par with my Fenty. This is on par with my Fenty. This is the shade right here. Yeah. So I know this is not my shade, but I'm keeping her. Great foundation. It stays on the face. It doesn't go anywhere. It's comfortable. I'm not going for Fenty. I'm going for my Double Wear. So I'm keeping her. Is my Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear. This is the shade 550 Suede C. I'm keeping it. Point blank period. This is a really good. This is a great foundation. These are like on the same. These are on the same page. These right here. You going on a night out, like this is event wear foundation. Event wear foundation, long event wear foundation. Hold on to these. These are really good. Really good. So I'm keeping my Lancome. Born to Glow. Love. I am in the shade Walnut. This is a naturally radiant foundation. Born to Glow. Radiant but not dewy. It's so great on the skin. Like, if you're not a foundation person, I would recommend this one. It's not a tinted moisturizer, but it gives more coverage than a tinted moisturizer. It's comfortable, it's lightweight, it's glowy, it's beautiful. It's nice. That's my shade. I've had this for a while. I do need to replace it. But I'm gonna hold on to it so I remind myself to replace it. I'm going to try another shade. I'm keeping this in my collection for sure. It's a wonderful foundation. Wonderful. Actually, what the heck? I just noticed that I got rid of the bottle, but I do need to repurchase the other foundation. Honorable mention is the Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation from NYX. It's also one of my holy grails. I also have it in the shade Walnut. I did get rid of my bottle because I used it all up. Kind of reminds me of, it's giving Estee Lauder. I'll give it that. It's giving Estee Lauder. That Can't Stop Won't Stop is in the same category with the Fenty, the Estee Lauder, the Lancome. If you're looking for a dupe for those, I would go with the Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. So I gotta remind myself to pick it up. Yeah, keeping that. Going straight into here. This is Fenty Skin Tint Eavesdrop in the shade 22. This is too red for me, but the one before it is too light. And I'm not about buying two foundations to mix it, so I'm not doing that. I am keeping it. Like I said, I have that blue LA Colors foundation mixer. I'm just gonna rock it with that. Right into the MAC. I'm keeping the MAC Studio Radiance Face and Body Radiant Sheer Foundation. The original formula of the face and body, my skin did not like it. This looks hella red, but it blends. Like, this blends into the skin like as if like there's nothing there. On me, it doesn't oxidize. It doesn't get redder. For some reason, the Fenty just gets redder and redder and redder. Like my face is on like fire or something. But the face and body, it's really good. I'm keeping this. I've tried it already, and it's great. It's good. It's good. So I'm keeping that. Yeah. I finally got my hands on this. The Nars Soft Matte Complete Foundation in the shade Iguaku. I wasn't sure what would be my correct shade, but I went ahead with Iguaku because it was neutral. I was going to go with, I think it's Namibia, but that was too red. Long story short, this foundation is really, really nice. So I am keeping this. I got it like a month ago, so I'm keeping this. It's a yes. It's a yes. Okay, another one that I picked up, a skin tint that I pick up. This is the Lip Bar Just a Tint 3-in-1 skin conditioner. But this is too light for me because I could probably mix these two together. I'm going to keep this and mix these two together and see what it gives me. Yeah, so I'm keeping. Okay, the next one is the Custom Cover Drops by Cover FX in the shade in Deep 3. This is it. This is basically a foundation mixer as well. This is the shade here. It's neutral, so it's supposed to neutralize your foundation. That's the shade right there. It could probably just be worn as a foundation. It's looking a little green, but that's, I think neutral sometimes leans olive a little bit. I'm gonna hang on to it because you're supposed to be able to drop this into your foundation and it adjusts it. So I'm gonna hang on to it so I can try it. But I'm keeping that. Felt good. Consistency felt nice. Next here we have the Beauty Blender Bounce Liquid Whip Long Wear Foundation. This is in the shade, what shade is this? 4.45N. I'm wearing it on my face today. And I like it. So far so good with this one. I just got it, so I'm gonna hang on to it. The next two are the Superstay Multi-Use Stick Foundation from Maybelline. I picked these up from Dollar Tree. I picked these two up from Dollar Tree. The first one that I picked up was the 380 Express. I use this as contour. And it is awesome. It's so wow. It blends so well. I use this as my cream contour. Okay. I use this as my cream contour. I love it. I'm keeping it. I love it, love it, love it. So I was so excited to find this that I went back to Dollar Tree. I was like, damn, I wonder if they have like a lighter shade so I can use as concealer. And they had this shade right here, which is, what shade is this one? This is in the shade 330. Oh, there it is. 330 Toffee. 330 Toffee. And this is dry. I'm getting rid of this one. It didn't work out for me. I don't know, the consistency was just different. The consistency was very different. But I didn't like the consistency. It's just different. I don't know what was up with this color, but I'm getting rid of that one. It didn't work out. Oh wow. Okay, that's it. That is it. So let's round up to see what I'm getting rid of. So I am getting rid of 5 foundations. Well, technically 4 foundations and a primer. I'm getting rid of these. Put those in the giveaway basket. I'm not giving them away. I'm getting rid of them. And I am keeping was that 20? I think that was 20. I'm keeping 20 foundations. And then I'm not counting this one because this is my backup. Technically 21 because I did say I want to get the can't stop, won't stop foundation. And I can't say that this is like it for me because I do want to try. I feel like I'm on a hunt for like the perfect foundation. There's some other ones that I want to test out, but for now this is what I'm going to be working with. So I'm hanging on to these. I'm going to get some use out of all of them for sure, but that's pretty much it. I've got nothing else to say. This is what I'm working with. This is what I'm keeping. I'm going to rotate them in so that I can get some use out of them and really make a final decision, because I do want to curate my collection and just stick to what I know. I learned from life, my life lesson: stick to what you know. Okay, it's cool to venture out sometimes, but stick to what you know. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. So I'm gonna go through my primers, I still have blush, I have other things in my collection that I would like to show you guys, and also declutter, and also do shop my stash. And so it's a long ways to go, but you got to start somewhere. Come back for the next round, okay? A part 3 probably.